Hey guys, Bobby Valor here. See, look at the G.I. Joe. I mean, when I worked on the G.I. Joe line, he wasn't this black. I mean, what is Hasbro doing? They should have kept me. And look at the wrestling SummerSlam figures. Look at the packaging. It's not much. And then look. So we got Star Wars Mix Masters. And I remember when I was working at Hasbro, I told them about this, and they told me to go fuck myself. And then they took my idea, where you can combine Star Wars characters for $12.88. But then right down here, you've got DC for $9.98. It doesn't make any sense. When I make my Valaverse line, I make sure that it's far superior. Like, look, Captain America, who the hell is gonna buy this? Only an idiot. Then we go Ninja Turtles, like, man, stuff like this is fun. When I was working at Hasbro, I told them to do stuff like this. They told me to, you know what, go fuck myself. But it's okay. They need to go ahead and just price these out. Like, these are everywhere. Like, look, you get two giant monkeys for $18. And then, like, because everybody wanted a helicopter Bumblebee. I told them to do a helicopter Optimus Prime. You know what they told me? Go fuck myself. No, I'm just joking. Now that we're back from toy shopping, I just wanted to say, we're gonna do some unboxing. We're gonna talk about some things. So, I wanted to talk about this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I mean, yeah, it's a cool figure. Before I worked at Hasbro, I worked at Playmates, and I tried to take my hand. I was part of the development team for the Ninja Turtles, and I wanted to give them genitalia. I wanted to give them little turtle dicks like they did in the comics, but Playmates told me to go screw myself. So, I mean, it's a really cool package still. Like, it really is a cool package, but anyway, I mean, that's the price you pay for such fucking genius. No, I'm just joking. You know what? I can't get Bobby Valor down just right. And I'm not making fun. I love watching this stuff. I think I tease about the things that I actually like. I can't help it. Like I said, I'm sorry. My love language is talking shit. So shout out, no harm, no foul. I try to get the little dark lights and everything, man. He be chilling too, boy. He be having his whiskey. And he be talking about like the toys and shit. I'd be like, do tell. I like that. And the reason why I like watching channels like his and also channels, I like seeing Matt Hatter go through the evolution. And just like a lot of different people, from, you know, you got someone, for instance, what's his name? Big Nerdy, you know, from Nerdzoic. I like the way he talks. Like, he's always like, he talks and he says aforementioned was the coin, the phrase, the word aforementioned was coined by fucking Big Nerdy, because every time he's doing the top 10, he used aforementioned. If you play the drinking game for whenever he says that shit, you'll be drunk. But anyway, I like watching his videos because he shows it from like this toy store point of view, you know, from a collector to a toy store and manufacturers and stuff like that. I like watching Valaverse and Bobby Valor, like, because, you know, shit, he's made a lot of the toys that we probably have on our shelves. So, you know, we can all speculate and stuff, but some people who are ground level, like, we still say stuff like, yeah, they just want us to, I don't know. So I like making fun of people, like, not in a bad way, and I'm sorry, but not sorry. Like, when I do Mr. Home Arcade, I gotta do a review in his voice. His voice is gold. It is gold. It's like, that's why I never want to ever see his face, because his voice is gold. Just like when I watch Cinema Sins, Jeremy's voice is gold. I know his face is floating out there. I never want to see it. But anyway, so just gonna talk to y'all real quick and then I'm gonna get up out of here. I used to have these, sold them, and now I got these back. They came in a 4-pack. I'm gonna have to sell the Baxter Stockman. Maybe I'll just keep them. The Baxter Stockman and the damn frog people. One of my best friends always call them, like, there's those goddamn frog people. This is Genghis or Napoleon. But like, anyway, so I was able to get this. I just like that packaging. I can't believe I ever sold them. And why do I get the feeling like he's flipping you off? Like, at first glance, you're just like, oh man, what the? But he's not. That's his finger, his trigger finger. So you've seen one, you've seen them all. I'm just showing y'all that I finally got them again. And then we got Screw Loose and Wingnut right here. That's a pretty cool little combo. Look at, dude. Masters of the Universe. You know what? Mattel and Playmates. Who's done packaging better? Like, they're packaging shit like, and somebody commented, and I get you. You get the nostalgia. You get the feels. I get the feels too. Especially like when these used to be clogging the pegs. Just seeing that green at your peripheral, you knew. It's just like, you know what I mean? So what it took to design this and everything, they did their job. This was eye-catching as a kid, and even as an adult, it just, like, damn, like, I believe, for me, this is the best pack. Make sure ain't nothing wrong. Okay. This is the best packaging in the world because it was my childhood. And as I was thinking about Transformers, I don't think I had that many fucking Transformers, because other than like Power Master Optimus Prime and let's see, where can we put this towards visual? Power Master Optimus Prime, Hungar, Mindwipe. I know there's one more. Six Shot. Those are the only robots I can really remember. Like, I'm literally like, as clear as day I can see when I had those. And actually, Six Shot was my cousin's, and I just loved playing with it. Didn't even know who the fuck it was. But anyway, so yeah, now I'm like wondering, like, I had just a hodgepodge mix of just random ass toys. And the most toys I had was Ninja Turtles. So that's my childhood. Anyway, let me tell y'all about this Thundercats episode I was watching. So like I've said, I'm back into a Ninja Turtles mood, but I've been watching Thundercats from start to, I want to hopefully finish it. I finished 2 seasons of 2011. I didn't even know there was a second season, but I finished that. Then I was thirsty for more, so I started watching the original because of all the Thundercats is coming out. And I just watched, for those of you who are out there, Mega J, I hope you're watching this. I watched the first episode of Hachiman. First of all, hold on, before even Hachiman, let's talk about Quick Pick. This one's for you, Tadream Hanger, and I didn't even know there was a Star Wars ship. I never put the two together. Quick Pick. This was like several episodes ago. It was like one of the first 10 episodes. This motherfucker, yo, I don't think there's a better thief on any anime. Dude, he makes Lupin the Third look like a weakling. Dude, this motherfucker, he didn't even talk. He just looked weird as hell. He got off the ship and he helped Lion-O and Snarf up and was like, this man stole the sword. I don't know why Snarf was out with his fucking special coin or whatever the hell, his Jaga Thunderian coin collector's item. Why are you just carrying that around and why do you have a purse? But anyway, yo, Quick Pick, I'm glad I saw the episode right after I opened this. So that was pretty damn funny. Now, oh God. First of all, I mean, I know it was in the 80s, but damn, how racist was it? But for real though, the funniest scene in that episode, which that was a pretty badass episode, like a blunt ending, like really blunt. I hope there's more to it, because I'm noticing these episodes are, if I'm saying it right, not serialized, but episodic, or are they serialized? Whichever one means like it picks up, like, you know, it's carrying on the story. It's not just a self-contained episode. I always forget which one, so I'm gonna take a guess and say episodic. Anyway, I love this figure from Super 7. So when he is coerced into fighting Lion-O, these motherfuckers both meet on an impasse, like on a big ass bridge. And not Willa, but one of Willa's followers is with Lion-O. You know, this motherfucker's like, please get out of my way. He's always announcing himself like that shit holds weight. I am Lion-O, Lord of the Thundercat. I don't know what the fuck that is, but if you want me to move, you will have to back up. Yeah, that's how the voices were. How do these two like meet each other? They play roulette and don't give a fuck. Hachiman like cuts the bridge and he's like, you better run. Lion-O's like, I do not. He was basically like, I don't give a fuck. I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I thought he was about to summon the Thundercats. This man said, fuck it. And they both, dude, if it wasn't for Willa's little person, I'm just gonna call her Willa Jr. because I don't know her name, the female warrior. Like, she shot an arrow with string to save them both, but like, dude, these two fucknuts was just like, they just had a pissing contest with their sword. Like, I ain't moving. Like, this is them chopping the damn bridge. I was like, what? But like, afterwards, then it's like, they're gonna fight each other. And like, I can't draw the Sword of Omens. It won't let me do evil. I gotta say, I used to love the Sword of Omens, but there's a lot of fucking rules on that damn sword. I don't think I want that sword. But then Hachiman couldn't pull his Thunderblade or whatever it's called. But then when the ninja was entered, like this was, dude, the way they illustrated it, depict the ninja, because he was just a ninja. Like, that's where it was like, yo, this is watchable as fuck now. It's not just hokey, you know what I mean? Like, dude, the way the ninja was swiftly moving, he snuck into the dude. Like, that was a buck. I was like, yo, I don't remember this. I don't remember it being this good. I do remember a couple episodes previously, like to get the time capsule, which I didn't even notice what it was. Lionel arm wrestled like a caveman. I remember that was on Cartoon Network. I remember that from 2002 because I was like, this is ridiculous. I'm coming up on like the Sword Excalibur. I remember him like, I forget how it went, but I do remember like just vague episodes. I'm just trying to get to where they meet like the other Thundercats. But that episode was good, dude. Like the way the ninja, but it ended like, the ninja had like this beetle that would break his armor. And he was going to put it on him and then they fought. But then like the ninja vanished. You cannot hit what you cannot see, which I think that was Storm Shadow's voice. Another thing, side note, I was watching the G.I. Joe episode where Storm Shadow like destroyed a fucking tank with just like 5 moves and bowed and that shit fell apart. I'm having fun watching these cartoons. I feel like a little kid, man. This was the shit that I watched Thundercats, so I wasn't missing that, but I wasn't comprehending it. I was just waiting for that motherfucker to call the Thundercats some hoes, and they come running. Point the big ass red pointer in the sky, and they all come running. Anyway, then the next episode, which was part 1, I feel like it's towards the end of the season, they show Snarfer. They just randomly show a bunch of Snarfs driving a fucking convertible. Like, wait, where the fuck did they come from? And then one turns out to be Snarfer. He's like, it's me, Snarfer. You're my Uncle Leroy, or whatever the fuck his name. He got some ridiculous name. I wanted to remember it, but you know what I mean? Like, so now they got Snarfer in there, and I gotta tell you, I'm having fun. And real quick, this is what it should be. Sometimes we get lost. I love reading the comments. Don't think that I don't. I'm gonna keep it real, like 99.996 real. Some I like read over and then like thumbs up, heart. I don't read their entirety, but like a lot of them I just like, it just like words that catch my attention, I'll read. So I appreciate like a lot of feedback, a lot of things that people like communicate with, like, hey, that was my favorite episode, or even I did see somebody was like, yo, you cussing way too much. I gave a disclaimer at the beginning of that video. Like, that's like poor monetization too, but it had to be done. I said, this is going to be explicit. Like, I'm gonna try to give warnings in beginning videos like that. But I do read them. And I paid heed. Like, I'm not gonna stop cussing. I tried that. It's just me. Maybe I'm just simple. My simple ass. But the joy that I've been getting watching stuff. I've been rewatching a lot of stuff lately. A friend of mine, we both have been video chatting watching She-Hulk because we thirsty for more, because we're watching like the new series of Daredevil. This is probably where I go off the rails. I didn't hate She-Hulk. I get why people hated it, but it was just an entertaining show. I was like, entertaining. And to me, honestly, even though Daredevil was cool, he was not like the best thing that happened in those episodes to me. It was just funny and fun. But anyway, he still was badass in that episode though. But yeah, so I personally started rewatching Game of Thrones. I had no idea that the lady who plays Michonne was Okoye, or on the bald, the lady who was like, you bald-headed demon. Because I have not seen Game of Thrones in like 10 years. That's why I'm rewatching it. Where I left off, well, maybe not 10, but like over 5 years. It's been like 7, 8. Like, I stopped watching a couple of episodes before Glenn got his head beat in. I kind of fell off, right? And even before that, no, I fell off. If you remember where Maggie's sister went to that hospital, that where her and Daryl like made kind of like a union, and then she went to the hospital with that cop lady and shit like that. That's where my memory was fuzzy. I kind of just fell off and stopped. But, so I haven't really watched it in forever. So as I'm watching, I'm like, even when I used to watch Black Panther, I'm like, she looked familiar. And I don't know why, I was like, that's not Viola Davis, but who is that? And then I'm rewatching season 3. Now I'm on season 3. Like, Walking Dead is paused in the background. I'm like, the way she used that sword, I'm like, you know, you ever see that Instagram where got that white dude watching Disney videos and he's like, So that's kind of how it was. And I was like, son of a bitch, I knew it. So, yeah. So I'm having fun rewatching stuff. So the point is, this is supposed to give us the feels. The 2 times I've worked somewhere where I like to go, I worked at a gym before. And where else did I work at? I was just like, no, I think it was like the fairgrounds or something. But I realized, even retail, I do not want to work somewhere that I like to go for vacation or something like that. Like, I would never want to work at Disney or Universal or shit like that. Like, no, like, I don't want to hate going to where I like to go to escape. If you once again are just not having fun, take a pause, take a beat. Stop watching. I watch Albert and Preach. I watch a lot of other shit than just toys. And I'm sure you fine folks out there do too. So if you find yourself, because I get people are jaded, so I'm not just trying to be holier than thou, like to hell with everybody who gets mad. No, I get it. Just take a beat. Just pause and step away from it. Just look. Because at this point now, it's like poison. It's not fun. And the joy I'm getting rewatching these shows, the Thundercats, and it's making me, dude, I did not know who the hell, if it wasn't for this toy, he would have just been a random dude. Like, because there were other people too. There was some like sewage monster. It was a bunch of random dumbass villains, but it's just like random as hell. They always come across this like Clawful. I'm like, is that a nod at Master Universe with Clawful? It'd be some random crab dude that they just throw in. Like, where the fuck did he come from? Why? So anyway, see the joy. Like, I hope y'all can find that joy as well. This wasn't gonna be a Samuel L. Jackson crap talking video. It was just like to share my joy, and right now, my joy is split up between everything right now. There's like negativity when it, like I watch Viper Island, like, oh shit, I might get striked for mentioning his name. Viper Island! I was watching it, because I do watch it for the hookup, like this will be dropping down. I just don't like it when it turns petty, like we told everybody else out there, we were right and you were wrong. Like, come on, man. Stop. Just stop. Damn it, just stop. But I do like it, watching it in other videos. Like, there's just different people I'll watch for certain. Like, when it comes to G.I. Joe, really, like, because Shark News don't really pop up in my feed and I'll forget, but Viper Island does. But Shark News and Viper Island, I like to watch for my G.I. Joe input. Like, they've never really steered me wrong. Like, at least they put me on 411. You know what I'm saying? They do a better job than the company themselves. And a lot of grievances they got are merited when it comes towards the company. Everybody does. But what's the point, man? Don't let them ruin your joy. And I'm not telling people how to run their channels. But, yeah, I just like the joy side of it. So try to like steer away from too much negativity. That's why like sometimes I overflow and I have to burst and I put it on camera, because that's just how I end up feeling. It's like going to work with somebody who complains every fucking day. But at the same time, you don't want to go to work with some jovial ass motherfucker. And that's me. I be in my corner laughing at the shit I'm listening to while I'm working. They be like, McCown, what the hell are you listening to? But anyway, yeah, so I'm enjoying this. I hope y'all enjoying y'all's day. There was something else. At least I think there was something else. Talking about the Ninja Turtles, Turtles of Grayskull, Thundercats. Those should be shipping pretty soon, thank God. Just because like until I get them in my hand, I'm not too certain. I've tap danced around picking up that Android crane, but I think that is it. I know there's something else that's like a big talk right now, but I can't remember what it was that makes me want to talk about it. And a lot of people I feel like have been talking about it, but I guess it's not that important. So until next video, because I don't want to make this too damn long, hope everybody's doing well. Don't forget to like my shit, comment, subscribe, holla back. Yeah.